Thanks, Steve. Today we're going to meet Dr. Charles Breen, a local ophthalmologist. Welcome to the show, Dr. Breen.
Thank you.
Can you tell me where your office is located? Do you have more than one? And what are their hours of operation?
We do. We have two locations, one in Florence and one in Covington. The Florence location is the primary location and is open 5 days a week. The office in Covington is open on Tuesdays. And we have full hours with extended hours on Mondays in Florence.
Wonderful. And what types of services do your physicians provide?
We provide eye care at a higher level, which includes surgery and laser treatments and other types of treatment. The conditions we treat include cataracts and glaucoma, diabetes, macular degeneration, and injuries to the eye.
Do you also do LASIK?
We do.
Great. And do you see patients of all ages, or do you have a limit as to how young of a patient you'll see?
No, we see patients of all ages down to the newborn level, and we try to get people in quickly. We usually get people in the same day if they have a problem, or see them immediately if they have an emergency.
Boy, that's good to know, because when you have an emergency, you have an emergency, don't you?
And if it's your eye, you need to do something about it right away.
Absolutely. So are you able to treat most people the same day, or do they have to come back for a second appointment?
No, we try to do treatments the same day whenever possible, and we try to minimize the total number of visits, the follow-up visits for people.
And if they need surgery, is that something, do you always do it in your office, or do you have another surgery location?
Well, we do some procedures in the office, the minor procedures, but some major eye surgeries, like cataract surgery, for instance, require a sterile environment, and we have to do those in an operating room. And we do those surgeries at St. Elizabeth and Edgewood at their surgery center.
If someone has an eye emergency, is there anything that they should do?
I would say the easiest thing to do is just to call our office number, honestly. We have, for instance, an answering service for after hours when the office is closed. So an operator will come on no matter what time of day it is within minutes and get us connected. And we take all the call for the emergency room. So you know, there are some cases where it's appropriate to go directly to the emergency room, and then the emergency room physician would call us. But in many cases, things can be handled in the office.
Great. What about vision insurance? If a patient does not have vision insurance, will you still see them?
Absolutely. Actually, vision insurance is not required to see us. About 95% of the cases that we see go under just general medical insurance. And then we have provisions for people that don't have insurance.
So you would set up payment plans for those if they needed it?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, Dr. Breen, thank you for coming on here today and telling us about your services. We'll be right back after this break.
The anatomy of the eye. It takes someone special to fully understand its complexity. Dr. Charles J. Breen, ophthalmologist in Northern Kentucky, invites you to a free diabetic screening once a month at two convenient locations, St. Elizabeth Covington or St. Elizabeth Grant County. Retinal pictures will be taken for those with diabetes. Call 859-824-8104 for an appointment. Dr. Charles J. Breen is experienced, passionate, knowledgeable, and provides the best possible eye care.